Okay, so I've been asked to do a tutorial on how to install the new boxer roster on your Fight Night Champion or Fight Night Forever or Revival. You can do it on PC or PlayStation or Xbox, but with Xbox you've got to use Horizon. So somebody's asked for a tutorial on how to actually do it. I'll do the best I can. I'm not really good at tutorials, but let me try and go through it. So first thing you want to do is search up Fight Night Boxer Manager, and then you'll see this Reddit link here, Fight Night Boxer Manager. So you want to click on that, and you can download that here, or alternatively, and you want to search this anyway, you can just search Fight Night Forever Round 2 roster and click on this link here, version 2.0, because the version 2.0 link that I've provided also comes with this anyway, so this will be packaged up in this link as well. Actually, I probably should have just said that. So you want to grab this link here. So go to, click on Google Drive, download that. Once you've downloaded that, you'll end up with this here. Well, you'll end up with your your RAR. You want to go into that and extract that. Extract here. If you don't have Windows WinRAR, just search up for the trial, Google the trial. WinRAR, download and grab that, and you'll be able to use it for free. So extract to Forever Round 2, and you'll have your folder here. And you'll see 4 folders here. Save data. This is my save. So you can use this as an alternative way to pull in all the boxes that I've currently using, but those same boxes are just here in this boxer packs. And I've also put the individual boxes in as well. And in here are all the boxer packs that they've included. This is an old sys data as well. I think this is a sys data that I put in a while ago just as a backup. This is what you'll actually open up to do all your work. In here's a couple of other saves with some other boxes that you can pull in, and a couple of boxer packs that Hezi the Great made. So if you're using Xbox, you'll want to open up Horizon and run the save through Horizon afterwards. But for PS3 and PC, you won't have to do that. And I don't know the process of using Horizon. That's something you'll have to search up yourself. So you can either go open source save, and what is that? I can't even remember what I called it. Hold on, this is gonna. That's it. Where is it? Oh, there. So you can either open up a source save like this, and that'll give you all your boxes, and then you want to bring your save in here. So to bring your save in, so assuming you've already taken your USB stick, put it on your PlayStation and extracted your save file, and when you do that, you want to make sure that your USB drive has a file system like this. So a folder called PS3, a folder called Save Data, like in capital letters, and then that's where you'll be able to go into your PlayStation XMB, go into Save Data, click triangle on the boxer file that you've got, save it to your USB, and it will create a folder something like this. And and then from here you can pull in your sys data into here. So let's do that as an example. So this is this is from my PlayStation, and you can see here that I've got a bunch of boxes, and I've actually only got one slot open there. But this is a save from there. There are some fighters that I haven't actually even pulled over into the thing here yet, like this Kimbo Slice, this Danny Green, which I can always look at pulling these guys over later, but they just haven't been done yet. Ron Stander's another one, I think, that I haven't pulled over yet. Most guys have been pulled over. So let's say now you'll have all these slots here most likely. But let's say even if you don't, like let's say you want to swap a boxer out, you can just select that slot, select the boxer that you want, copy boxer to target, and now bang, you've got your only shavers there. You grab your next slot, Andrew Gelotta, copy boxer to target, bang, you've got that there. And then you want to go save target as, and simply overwrite, click save and overwrite in the same path, in your USB. Then you just take that USB stick and whack it back in your PlayStation. But before you, if you're on Xbox, you need to go through Horizon. On PC, you'll just click that and you'll go into your emulator path here and overwrite the sys data there. And so you can open a boxer pack, do it like this, or you can open boxer and just pull in that one boxer, Adrian Broner, and you'll have their correct weight and their prime age, their height, reach, losses, their record, as well as their accurate cut and swelling data based on research on each fighter. Oh, these ones aren't done yet. That's why. Duh, that's my old save. I'm thinking, what's going on here? But yeah, you can see these ones are ones that have been done. So, all right. So once you've done that, you're basically done, and you should then be able to go in and test. Like, you've pulled it all in, you've put it into your game. You should now be able to confirm it. If you're running the emulator, it'll look like this. Obviously, it'll look different on the PlayStation and Xbox. And again, make sure if you're using Xbox, you run Horizon. Look up a tutorial on how to do that. If you're not 100% sure on the copying save files to and from the PS3 process, look up on a video on how to do that. I'm just trying to give you a tutorial on how to copy boxes over to your save.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
But if it's all done right, you should be able to go into the game. Now, if at first it doesn't load for some reason, you can always come into here, go to File Management, and go to Load Boxer File. Alright, so you click on that, and then obviously with your USB stick in there, or copy your file over to your PlayStation file management folder, your save data or whatever it is on the Xbox, probably actually, but yeah. But either way, I don't think it matters. But anyway, you can always come in here if it doesn't show up in Fight Now. But if everything's working right, you should just be able to come into Fight Now and immediately see the boxer there, click on their ratings, cuts and swellings, active, Their record will be there when they come out. I won't go into a fight to show that, but I've showed that in a couple of videos that their record is showing, so they're not all debut fighters now. And that's really it. I think I've covered it all. So again, search up Fight Night Forever expanded roster. You want to Google that. Fight Night Forever Round 2 roster. Click on the V2.0 link. Download this Google Drive link. You can watch this video if you want, just going over some things, but now that you've seen this, you don't need to really. And that's it. I'll leave it at that.